Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. Here your teacher says Fahim Hashmi, and I have come up with the new lecture, reflection of light for you, and I'm going to explain the whole phenomenon with the help of this diagram. So let us first of all talk about this diagram. I have made here mm dash as the mirror, or O is the point of incidence where the light ray actually incidents, and AO is the incident ray. ON is the normal to the point of incident, and light ray OA, when it strikes here, it bounces back with the path OB. So here are two angles which are formed with this normal ON. One is the angle which is made by the incident ray with the normal, that is angle of incidence, and the second one is the angle of reflection, which is actually the angle made between the reflected light ray and the normal. Now, after explaining these all terms, we are come across with the two laws which are known as laws of reflection. Those are very important. Number one law, it states that angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. Number two, this incident ray AO, this reflected ray OB, and the normal ON, all three lie in the same plane. So now, when we discuss these two laws, so here comes all the concept of reflection of light which would be assessed by the Cambridge into different sort of questions. For example, I have made here for you three diagrams here. One, figure 1.1, that is a ray diagram showing an incident ray and a reflected ray. A normal is also drawn here, and it is asked that in all these diagrams what is to be found, that is find x and y. X and y both are the two angles what we are going to find. Number one, look here, as you can see here that x and y both are the angle of incident and angle of reflection respectively, and we know that by the laws of reflection that angle of incidence is always equal to angle of reflection, and the normal means it makes 90 degree with the mirror line. So when we see here, the normal has made a complete angle of 90 degree with the mirror line. So now what is x? It is to be found. Now we are given here with one of the part of the angle which is shown here as 50 degree, and what remains in the 90 degree to find x, that we will obviously minus or subtract 50 degree with from the 90 degree. So your angle becomes here is 40 degree. So boys, x is equal to 40 degree. So when x means angle of incidence is 40 degree, so obviously angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. Here y would also be equal to, that is also equal to 40 degree. So first diagram is solved for you. Now for the second diagram, what is made here, it is a diagram with the two mirrors which are inclined at 90 degree with each other. An incident ray is shown which makes some angle 40 degree with the mirror line, and angle of incidence that is to be known, and that is x degree. So obvious what we have done in the last, that from the 90 we will subtract 40 degree, so we get here 50 degrees. So means your x is equal to 50 degree. So it is very obvious that if angle of incidence is 50 degree with the normal, then angle of reflection here, it will also be the 50 degree. So now, this whole angle is also obviously 90 degree. So if we see here that what is the characteristic of these two lines, if these are two parallel lines, so means 50 plus 50, that is 100 degree. So your angle here would also be equal to this angle x. So x and y both are equal to 50 degree. So this triangle can be solved with the help of geometrical formulas with the right angle triangle and so on. So x and y both have the same value as 50 degree. Now the third diagram, what is figure 1.3, that is about the phenomena in a way that if the light ray comes along the normal to the point of incidence at a mirror, so it would be reflected back or bounces back at the same angle. So therefore, the angle of reflection here, as we see here, that since these two lines means normal and the incident both are coming at the same angle and overlapping each other, so here angle is 0 degree, so angle of incidence is here 0 degree. So obviously the reflected light ray will also bounce back, it will reflect back at the same angle of 0 degree. So these are the three examples for the practice questions regarding the topic reflection of light. And I hope that with the help of these diagrams, you would be able to understand the phenomenon of reflection of light. Thank you very much. Stay blessed, and we will see inshallah ta'ala in the series of this reflection of light in the next lecture. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.